Alright, back for round one with that sweet blue-green deck. Yep, that's a good hand. I'm gonna certainly keep it. My opponent is deciding whether they want a mulligan or not, so maybe they have an interesting hand. I like my hand though. It's just solid and efficient. Don't really need another 2-drop, but the fact that those will get you towards some other good card makes them fine pretty much no matter what, I think. Durable Handicraft. Okay, that could be slightly annoying. It's a pretty good card. I think we want to lead with Theories. I don't think we are very likely to be able to attack with Seed Sculptor next turn. And starting to cry sooner is just better, I think. So some sort of black-green token deck. Alright. My opponent has a pretty good start here. Yup. So rats are gonna attack at 3-4 next turn. Okay, we drew a second green, which is good. I think we want to play a Seed Sculptor now. Probably just gonna boost the Ether Theory so I have a blocker for the 3-4. That seems like a pretty easy play. And if they want to use a Reamvol or a counter spell, or a pump spell, a trick, whatever, I don't really care. Oh, they have their own Seed Sculptor. My oven is going off here. That's sweet. I wish I had my own Durable Handicraft. Yup. I guess next turn I can hunt the weak on the Seed Sculptor. And then I have a 5 toughness thing. But if they have Goggle, that's not really enough. Those rats are getting really big. And my deck is actually... My deck need... I need to have some pretty big creatures if I want to be able to kill their creature. Unless I draw Malfunction. Ooh, Rashmi, I'm gonna keep that on top, that's for sure. That is for sure. Just gonna drop that and try to get value ASAP. If they have a Reamvol, oh well. Such is life. Here I'm probably gonna take 5 or 4. I can chum block if needed. But if you have Rashmi, I think you wanna cast that as soon as possible. Yeah, you got me. I'm certainly not triple blocking here. Feels like Rashmi should die. Ooh, I like seeing a 4-drop and no land from my opponent. I think I could use some lands. Don't really want Nimble Innovator. It's not bad, but like it's not exactly what I'm looking for. So we probably want to cast a 4-drop here. We could hunt the weak with Rashmi. Giving that 4 toughness doesn't do a whole lot though. And it's a creature they must kill. So I feel like boosting that doesn't make much sense actually. I think we'd rather hunt the weak on the Seed Sculptor maybe, or maybe just play an Innovator. Yeah, Innovator is fine I think. Nature's Way. No, I don't want to cast that. Nope. Just gonna draw it and draw another card. Select for Inspection was a very good top deck. Okay, I love that. I'm gonna Cascade again, and I'm gonna draw another card, which is sweet. Just gonna draw land, right? Oh, I'm gonna... Yeah, it's not really Cascade. You just get the next card. Rashmi is going off here. It already gave me a card, which is good. It's gonna give me another card pretty much no matter what, so it's just great. And Bouncing Rats is just amazing. I mean, they are pretty soon gonna be as big as they were, but I don't think we care that much about this. I think we'll triple block. And if the opponent has a trick, great. If they don't have a trick, we can just let the trade happen and keep Select for Inspection actually. Looks like they have a trick. I'm fine trading these 2 cards for the rats. Like, if they have nothing, I'm gonna just let the things happen. I'm pretty positive they will have some sort of thing to do here. Yeah, we don't really need that. Yeah, I'm fine making that trade. I could inspection, but I might as well keep it and get rid of the rats forever. Okay. Well, I can kill that before it gets too big. Well, I would need land to do that actually, because I need to seed Skelter on the week. We got an Imperial Voyager instead. So I wish, yeah, I guess I should not have lost my land. I guess we could hit a land of... I think we should actually lead with Seed Sculptor. If we hit a land, then we can hunt a week, and if we don't hit a land, we can play Voyager. Yeah, that seems pretty good. We got the Handicraft, okay. I don't think it matters a whole lot. I should not boost Rashmi, but other than that, it doesn't really matter. I could play Handicraft right now and start to get value. We are getting so much value, it's so cool. I love how the deck is playing right now. Yeah, I think we'll play our own Handicraft and start to get value. Like, we still have Select for Inspection in the back, so... Don't feel like I'm pressured to match. If they attack with the Rhino, I can triple block again. Kind of the same block I did last turn. If they equip the Goggle attack with Rhino, I'm just gonna select for inspection, and then if they don't have a land, they cannot recast it. I can also chump block if I really want to. Yeah, I love how this is going. Like, this game is just... My own deck is kind of sweet, aggressive, and I think looks like pretty well built with some token synergies and stuff like that, but we are getting so much value. Rashmi is such a good card, it's insane. So I guess they just hit their second black and fifth land, so we might see a tidy conclusion getting thrown at Rashmi, or maybe even something like Essence Extraction, but I think we got enough value out of him or her. I don't know if it's a man or a woman. I really cannot tell. Yeah. If you know the lore, if you read the story, or if you are better at me to understand gender, feel free to leave a comment. So I'll triple block here and let myself take 3, and if they have a 3, I will select for inspection. Rashmi is never ever gonna block anytime soon though. Yep, sure. Ballista Charger. Huh. That's an interesting one, I will say. A good one. So the opponent is tapped out. So we could get rid of the Seed Sculptor, which is kinda good. Yeah, I kinda like doing that. Boosting my own Seed Sculptor, killing that, trying to hit something, or getting a land. I could also Imperial Voyager boost that. Yeah, I think I like doing that, yeah. Got a land. Which actually doesn't really change much here, I think. Nah. Rashmi is attacking. This is attacking. We could play either Theories, but then we would take 6 from that. We could chump block too. Feel like we kinda wanna keep Select for Inspection available here. We might get tempoed out. We have to worry about not taking, maybe attacking with Seed Skill. You should attack with Rashmi because you are not blocking with it, but attacking with Seed Skeletor might have been a bit greedy. Turns out they don't have another creature, so we're gonna be fine. But if they play another creature and attack with both Security Club and Charger, you want to be able to block the Security Club, I think. Oh, they are targeting the Seed Skeletor, so they have some sort of... Maybe they have a Nature's Way of their own, but I think they want to kill Rashmi if they do. Maybe they don't know that you can target player. We got a Confiscation coup. That's a good one. I think I'm just gonna keep that on top, like I can use some lands. Demolition Stomper. I don't like that card. So I guess I can play the Charger next turn, crew the Charger into crew the Stomper. The thing is, if I kill that, my opponent is kinda out of gas. I have to worry about them drawing a 5 power... Well, 5 power... There aren't many 5 power creatures in the set, though. Honestly, I think we just want to steal the Security Club. See what we get of Rashmi. We got land, okay. Yes. That we cannot play. This cannot be blocked by creature with power 2 or less. So I guess I'm gonna leave this. I just don't want to die if they draw a random. I don't think there's any creature with 5 power though. I'm kind of worried, but I don't think we are in trouble here. They might if they play the Charger, then they can double crew. Well, I guess they have the Goggle, so if they play like a 4 power creature and then equip the Goggle, they can attack. Tidy Conclusion and Rashmi. Okay, well Rashmi got me enough value at that point. So I think, yeah, we want to make that a 3/4. Yup. Then we'll make that a 3/4/2. Yup. And then we have, it's power 2 or less, right? Yeah, we have enough blocker to the point where we can attack. I think we want to beat down over Scrying. And next turn I have Durable, Handicraft plus Nature's Way, and I should get rid of whatever my opponent might have and kill them. Rashmi was so sweet that game. I mean, the game is not over. I don't think there are many combination of cards that puts them back in the game, though. Stomper, Charger, Handicraft Goggle. I'd be happy if I had some ways to destroy Artifact or Enchantment. I don't think so. I don't think I do have such thing in my side or in the main deck, though. Takedown, not looking good. Ornamental Courage, no, not looking very good either. They're playing enough Artifact where I don't think I want to rebuff that match. And we have so many 2-drops in this deck that we don't want the rebuff in general, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't really think we want to change anything for this matchup in particular. That game was great though. Rashmi going off, providing us with infinite card advantage. That was sweet. That was sweet. I kinda got worried at some point because we took a bit of damage earlier on and then we were at 9 and the Stomper can just one-shot you somehow, sometime. This wasn't the case here, but that's definitely a threatening one. Okay, certainly keeping that. Maybe some thriving rats here. Oh, puzzle not, okay. I think we'll just play the Theorist. Again, I don't think this is very likely to be able to attack next turn. And starting to scry is kinda nice. Handicraft. Alright, well I guess I could have attacked. I have enough lands to the point where I don't want to draw more lands, so I'm pretty happy to scry lands away. I mean, at this point, and given my curve, scrying lands away is pretty much like drawing cards, so I might as well do that, right? Okay, my opponent is gonna build a pretty fat Rhino here. And 4 toughness is annoying, because if I Seed Sculptor, I still don't really have enough power to kill with Nature's Way. Nah, I don't want that. Like I just drew a card here, basically. Chief of the Foundry. Yeah, that's not looking extremely good. I could boost the Voyager right now. I think that's not even great. Like, I'd rather keep the Seed Sculptor for maybe next turn I play Chief and Seed Sculptor. So I feel like I should just drop Innovator. Select for Inspection is a good one, I like that. I did not like the card at all when it was spoiled, but I've seen a lot of players played it. And Scry is kinda nice, and well, it's the first time I actually put it in my deck, and each time, I mean, so far each time I've been drawing that, I've been really happy. That being said, I'm playing some sort of tempo mid-range deck, and I think this is probably the best home for Inspection. The fact that you scry and that it's gonna give you a card, kind of, makes it a bit more appealing than if a bounce spell would be otherwise, though. So my opponent did not use the energy. Okay, that's why. Well, you got my Voyager. It's a good card, but it's not much better than just a 2-3 fly in my deck, as I don't care about energy that badly. Alright, let's cry. We draw another card here. Yeah. I'm glad we put 2 land in the bottom, because we still drew a bit too many of them. So I still cannot really get rid of the Rhino here. So I guess I'll play Chief, Seed Sculptor, boosting the Nimble Innovator, beat down for 3. Probably taking 4 damage next turn. Okay. Handicraft has been really good for my opponent so far. I wish I had drawn my own handicraft. I think we should at some point get enough value. Well, they can attack, I forgot they use their energy. And they don't want to trade the Rhino for any of our cards, so that's kinda good. Bottom? That's a lot of lands. Okay, Nimble Innovator is solid. Honda Week is a good top deck. So I could not do anything right now. Yeah, the issue with my Dreamwall is that in this matchup my opponent's creatures are bigger than mine. But next turn we have the option to, I don't know, triple block or something with Inspection backup. Being able to make some double, triple blocking with that backup is just so sweet. Because otherwise you can get blown back by a Removal or a Pump Spell so badly that I don't love it. I might just block with a Chief, as it is not great in my deck. Unless I top deck the Experimental Aviator. Kinda wanna keep the Theorist around because it's kinda drawing me cards right now. Demolition Stomper, alright. Again, not a card I like, but it might just work out very well for my opponent right here. Yeah, we want that. We definitely want that. So we can kill the Rhino. I guess we could have killed the Rhino last turn with Hunter Week. So actually we can kill the Prakata Security Club, which is even better. Yeah. Prakata. We will build our own big creature, and doing that when the opponent is tapped out is also nice. I could beat down here, and I think since they have a vehicle, they might not block. Yeah. If they block, it's kind of bad because I'd rather keep my big creature when I have Nature's Way, but I feel like when you have a vehicle, and when you can probably put a creature right here and attack with the vehicle next turn and I have no block, you are not very likely to block. So even though this trade was not good for me, I think it really did not look like my opponent would block. So that's the reason I did what I just did. And it paid off because 5 damage is certainly something. Okay, so my opponent can make a 1/1 and get a 2/2 and a... Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. We still have 2 very solid cards in hand. I'm gonna take 10 damage here, though. Which is certainly not nothing. Yeah, boosting that. And I guess when you have the handicraft, you want to make 1/1 instead of anything else. At least if you have enough mana. That's pretty good, that's pretty good. My opponent's gonna be tapped out though, which is gonna make Nature's Weight quite effective. Huh, no attack with the Stomper, that's interesting. Like, you can just crew with that, you deal 10 and you still have some solid blockers next turn. I don't know, it felt like a good attack. And I forgot to scry. Silly me. Silly me. And I drew a land because I did not scry. That's bad. I'm gonna kill that, but then I don't really have any good attack. Because none of their creature is gonna be tapped, and they are gonna have a 10/7. My opponent is at 8, so I guess that's why they are playing a bit more defensively, which is good for us actually. I think they should still have attacked last turn. If they had attacked, well, I would be able to attack with that, but then they can just double block, and they are still fine. If I attack with everything, they eat 2 things. Well, if I attack with everything, they are in trouble. So yeah, maybe attacking is risky. I'm happy that my opponent is playing defensively, though. I'm not happy that I forgot to scry, especially since I drew something really bad. Nothing, okay. Ooh, we are definitely keeping that on top. Artifact or creature? I guess we'll pick the Rhino and keep 1 energy for the Theorist. I could... No, I cannot steal the Stomper. And I don't really... Well, I guess Stomper is kinda good, like... It would be an 11/8, and I can really crew that easily with my board. And this is mana cost, not power. Yeah, sounds good. Good enough to me. That card is so good. So I guess I will animate the Stomper in response, that would make sense. Yup. I don't think they want a handicraft though. Now I don't have any good attack. I guess if I attack with everything, they... In theory they go down to 1. But that is if they have nothing. So is it worth it? And I lose a 5/5 in the process. Huh, it might be worth it, honestly. Let's say they have Tidy Conclusion. Then they go up to 10. They kill that. They block here, or the other way around, it doesn't matter. And they take 5, go down to 5. It's kinda close. I think I'm gonna bounce that end of turn, by the way. Just because... Well, yeah, I think I wanna attack with everything. It's really close, but I think even if they have Tidy Conclusion, it's not the end of the world. They go down to 4 because I would bounce the token in response. Then they are pretty much left with nothing. And there is the chance that they have nothing, and if they go down to 1, then it's pretty much game over. They do have tidy conclusion, apparently. I could bounce my own Chief of the Foundry. I don't think I want to do that, though. I should have bounced the servo, though, because I'm gonna bounce that, so it's a misplay. I gave my opponent 1 life for no reason, which could definitely matter. But I think you want to bounce that, because then it's way less likely that they can crew on that. You get a scry, and they have basically an empty board. That being said, my opponent being at 5 instead of 4 is hurting. It's hurting me. And now I'm kinda out of gas. They are still dead if they have nothing, but giving them 1 life. Well, 1 life doesn't really matter here, because if they have another blocker, they will block on the Innovator and the Rhino is away. But it's still kind of stupid. Pretty sure they have nothing left, though. We drew a Seed Sculptor, which I guess makes things... I mean, it doesn't change much. I'm gonna attack with everything either way. If they have another conclusion, they kill that, they trade here, and they go down to 1. And then I really missed the... Yeah. That was bad. That was not like the worst misplay you'll ever seen, but that was still kind of bad. And they do have the other conclusion. Well, I guess since they gain 1 life of the conclusion, it actually doesn't matter that much, but still. Still, that's kind of loose. Because my opponent should be at 1 here. And when I have 3 1-power creature, the difference between 1 and 2 can really matter. I don't think there are many things that can save them here, though. But there are a couple things that could save them, like play Gonthi, still a good card. Nah. Yeah. Not many things, but still. We got there. Slight misplay on the select for inspection. I think the right target is indeed the token. I think you should do it before they conclude, though, so they gain 1 less life. And you know they are tapped out, so nothing else is gonna happen. But our good rare just are good, so we got there. Hope you guys enjoyed that first round, and see you for the next one.